Hello, hello, hello everyone. Sa lahat ng ayaw kay Ivy Marcos, guys, makinig kayo dito. Grabe. Real Talk to by Tio Moreno. Sabi niya, the real opposition is a Marcos. Brace yourselves because if you haven't been paying attention, it's high time you do. You may love to hate her, but Senator Amy R. Marcos has been the only one consistently blowing the whistle on the biggest scandals under the Marcos Jr. administration. True, siya lang naman talaga ang nagbo-blow ng whistle. Siya lang naman talaga ang pumapalag sa mga skandalo ng administrasyon nito. Yes, you read that right. A Marcos exposing Marcos-led corruption, incompetence, and cover-ups. In 2022, when agricultural smuggling reached scandalous levels with the Department of Agriculture Philippines, chaired by no less than BBM himself and the Bureau of Customs PH, under fire for coddling smugglers who demanded real action and accountability. Not BBM, not the Senate majority, but Amy Marcos. In 2023, when DDS fumed over the additional EDCA sites who dared summon officials from Department of National Defense Philippines, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Department of Foreign Affairs, Republic of Philippines, to explain why we're hosting more US bases on our soil despite earlier projects still unfinished. Amy Marcos. Everyone else, silent, complicit, coward. Totoo yan. In 2024, when the so-called People's Initiative started bribing Filipinos with cash just to fake supporter for charter change, who exposed the mastermind? Amy Marcos straight up called out Speaker Martin Romualdez, yes, BBM's cousin and political enforcer, as the shadow financier of the 20 million per district bribe money. She even urged the COMELEC to junk the fraudulent signatures. Who else had the guts to do that? No one. Yan lang talaga guys, yan talaga guys yung isipin nyo. Kung hindi kay Amy Marcos na amendahan na yung konstitusyon natin, guys, wala magsasucceed yung People's Initiative kung hindi dahil kay Amy Marcos. Yan yung tandaan nyo. Still in 2024, the shady ACAP emerged out of thin air. Not in the NEP, not in this WD budget, not even in any official wish lists. Suddenly, 39 billion appeared without legal basis. Guess who exposed and demanded its removal? Amy Marcos. Pero yun nga, dahil nasa kanila yung kapangyarihan, si Marcos ay talagang sunod-sunuran kay Martin Romualdez, hindi na remove. 'Di ba? Now fast forward to 2025 when former President Rodrigo Rudy Duterte was illegally surrendered to The Hague for ICC proceedings. Who revealed the conspiracy? Who pointed out the procedural and unconstitutional violations and exposed the traitors within? Again, Amy Marcos. Let's be brutally honest. Amy has done more opposition work than the so-called opposition itself. Where are the outrage of Senator Risa Hontiveros, the Makabayan Bloc, and other opposition figures when all these things are happening in the country? They focused on demonizing FPRRD, Not attacks to Romualdez, no protest against BBM. Amy Marcos investigated, exposed, and embarrassed BBM's own administration, from her cousin Martin Romualdez to her own brother, the President Bongbong Marcos. She's risking demolition jobs, character assassinations, and political isolation, but she doesn't care. She's naming names and exposing mafia style governance from within. So, for those questioning why VP Inday Sara Duterte would align with Aimee, maybe you should ask instead, who else is actually holding BBM's administration accountable? Di ba siya lang? Certainly not the lapdogs in Congress or the carefully scripted opposition pretending to care. Correct. Aimee's investigative work has laid down receipts, real receipts, that could be used to impeach BBM or send his cronies to jail. While others play politics, she drops bombshells. So here's the kicker. It took a Marcos to expose the rat within the Marcos presidency. Think about the next time you'll talk about who's really fighting for transparency, accountability, and ironically, justice. Wow. Wow. Saludo ako sa'yo, Teo Moreno. Na-open mo yung ano ko, as in, parang na-open up talaga, no? Kasi ayoko na talaga dati kay Marcos eh. At guys, alam nyo ba, meron ngayong kumakalat na mga doubting Villar. Kasi guys, si Villar nandun pa rin sa alyansa, natakot daw sa mga banta sa kanya, 'di ba? Sa Prime Water. So ibig sabihin daw mas mabigat sa kanya yung Prime Water kaysa no sa paglaban talaga sa katotohanan, yung ganon. Pero si Aimee Marcos, guys, hindi siya natitinag. Grabe. Sabi nga ni VP Sara, they were already friends since 2012. Pero si BBM nakilala niya 2022 na. So guys, yan yung isipin nyo. So guys, thank you talaga for watching this. Anong masasabi nyo? Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye!